Okay, so I'm going to be reading the territory of Manasseh. There was also a lot for the tribe of Manasseh, for he was the firstborn of Joseph, namely for Machir, the firstborn of Manasseh, the father of Gilead, because he was a man of war. Therefore he was given Gilead and Bashan. And there was a lot for the rest of the children of Manasseh according to their families, for the children of Abizer, the children of Halak, the children of Azriel, the children of Shechem, the children of Hefer, the children of Shemids. These were the male children of Manasseh, the son of Joseph, according to their families. But Zelophehad, the son of Hefer, the son of Gilead, the son of Machir, the son of Manasseh, had no sons, but only daughters. And these are the names of his daughters: Mahlah, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. And they came near before Eleazar the priest, before Joshua the son of Nun, and before the rulers, saying, The Lord commanded Moses to give us an inheritance among our brothers. Therefore, according to the commandment of the Lord, he gave them an inheritance among their father's brothers. 10 shares fell to Manasseh, beside the land of Gilead and Bashan, which were on the other side of the Jordan. Because the daughters of Manasseh received an inheritance among his sons, and the rest of Manasseh's sons had the land of Gilead. And the territory of Manasseh was from Asher to Michmathah, that lies east of Shechem, and the border went along south to the inhabitants of En-Tappuah. Manasseh had the land of Tappuah, but Tappuah on the border of Manasseh belonged to the children of Ephraim. And the border descended to the brook Cana, southward to the brook. These cities of Ephraim are among the cities of Manasseh. The border of Manasseh was on the north side of the brook, and it ended at the sea. Southward, it was Ephraim's. Northward, it was Manasseh's, and the sea was its border. Manasseh's territory was adjoining Asher on the north and Issachar on the east. And in Issachar and in Asher, Manasseh had Beth-shean and its towns, Ibleen and its towns, the inhabitants of Dor and its towns, the inhabitants of Endor and its towns, the inhabitants of Tanak and its towns, the inhabitants of Megiddo and its towns, 3 hilly regions. Excuse me 1 minute. I gotta blow my nose. Okay. And Issachar and in Asher, Manasseh had Beth-shean and its towns, Ibleen and its towns, the inhabitants of Dor and its towns, the inhabitants of Endor and its towns, the inhabitants of Tanak and its towns, and the inhabitants of Megiddo and its towns, 3 hilly regions. Yet the children of Manasseh could not drive out the inhabitants of those cities, but the Canaanites were determined to dwell in that land. So the Canaanites are like, we're not moving. And it happened when the children of Israel grew strong that they put the Canaanites to forced labor, but did not utterly drive them out. So when they got strong enough, they didn't drive them out. They were just like, you need to stay, but you're going to work for us. Then the children of Joseph spoke to Joshua, saying, Why have you given us only 1 lot and 1 share to inherit, since we are a great people, inasmuch as the Lord has blessed us until now? So Joshua answered them, If you are a great people, then go up to the forest country and clear a place for yourself there in the land of the Perizzites and the giants, since the mountains of Ephraim are too confined for you. So he's like, well, you don't like what you got? Go take something else. But the children of Joseph said, The mountain country is not enough for us. Wow. And all the Canaanites who dwell in the land of the valley have chariots of iron, both those that are of Beth-shean and its towns, and those who are of the valley of Jezreel. So instead of being like, well, God gave us this land, they're like, well, no, these guys are too tough. We don't want to try and fight them. And Joshua spoke to the house of Joseph, to Ephraim and Manasseh, saying, You are a great people and of great power. You shall not have only one lot. But the mountain country shall be yours. Although it is wooded, you shall cut it down, and its farthest extent shall be yours. For you shall drive out the Canaanites, though they have iron chariots and are strong. So he said, you want it, you can take it. But I don't think they wanted to take it. They're like, no, we don't want to risk fighting these people. So, I don't know. But God said all this land, way back in the time of Abraham, he promised Abraham, he said, your descendants are going to have this. So, yeah. Anyway, peace, everybody. I hope y'all have a great, today's Wednesday. Hope you have a great Wednesday. The week is halfway over. Woohoo! Getting closer to the weekend where everybody, almost everybody, can sleep in. So anyway,